What's up, guys, and welcome back to Wake Up Entertainment. So, at the Senzo Meyiwa trial, Advocate Mnisi, he put Brigadier Gininda into a very tight corner as he exposed his shenanigans of lying in an affidavit that was submitted to the magistrate. So, in that affidavit, Brigadier Gininda had sort of to mislead the magistrate into believing that accused number 3 actually had photos of a weapon that was used at the Kumalo house, when in fact that photo was actually just resembling the same weapon that was used at the Kumalo house. So Brigadier Gininda had actually submitted that as a matter of fact to the magistrate. So Advocate Mnisi was exposing Brigadier Gininda for misleading the magistrate. But the challenge with this move by the defense team, to me, is that it's not going to lead them anywhere. They are just winding up the time, and it's not going to work in their favor, no matter how much they try to expose Gininda in this way. Rather, the defense team itself should focus on the confessions that were given by the accused, and they were accepted by Judge Rata as credible. So the defense team should really spend more time tackling those confessions and exposing them and poking holes into those confessions, because if they were accepted as credible, then everything else is just a waste of time. Because Judge Rata will simply say, these guys agreed and said, yes, we committed this crime. So everything else here, it just doesn't matter. So the defense team, instead of putting Gininda into that tight corner about the affidavit and misleading the magistrate, they should focus most of their energy on those confessions. And another thing is that the accused, they scored an own goal on their own by saying that they don't know each other. That was like one of their biggest mistake. And then they then go on to say, I just know accused number 4 and 5. It's a blunder on their side. If they knew each other, they should have just come out in the open and say, we know each other. We've been together since this time and time. But for them to lie on that aspect, it's just a disaster on their side. So as things stand, for me, it's very difficult for me to defend these 5 accused, because I just don't see any way they are going to come out of this. So no matter how much Advocate Mnisi can try to poke holes into the evidence that was submitted by Brigadier Gininda, it's just not going to be enough, as Brigadier Gininda has thrown serious punches out there. For example, that confession statement that we talked about. So if somehow, obviously we know Judge Rata is going to say these 5 accused are guilty from the way I'm seeing it. So if somehow this case is taken to a higher court, the defense has to replan their strategy and make sure that they focus their energy on things that really matter, like the confession statements. Those confession statements are the ones that they really need to deal with, instead of going round and round in circles and going to the affidavit that was submitted by Brigadier Gininda of the evidence that was submitted to the magistrate's court. That is just the way I see it. So tell me what you think in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.